Last week, Iran was rocked by a coordinated wave of airstrikes targeting its nuclear and military infrastructure, including underground enrichment facilities and even a Tehran prison. No country has officially admitted responsibility, but mounting evidence points to a joint Israeli-US operation. What happened, why now, and what's next? Here's the full breakdown. June 13th, 2025. Israeli Air Force launched 5 waves of strikes using over 200 fighter jets, F-35Is, against around 100 targets such as Natanz, Fordo, Bushehr, military bases in Tehran and Tabriz, and the IRIB TV studio in central Tehran. Several Iranian journalists were reportedly killed. June 14th to 16th. Israeli drones struck Mehrabad Airport, destroying US-made F-14 Tomcats and hit missile storage facilities and refueling tankers. Targets also included the Arak heavy water reactor and Kondab enrichment site. June 19th to 21st. Iran retaliated with 300-plus missiles and drones, hitting Soroka Hospital in Beersheba, 80 injured, Haifa, Tel Aviv, and other locations. Israel responded by expanding its campaign to new sites, including Evin Prison in Tehran. June 22nd, the US entered Operation Midnight Hammer, deploying 7 B-2 Spirit bombers, over 125 aircraft total, and submarine-launched Tomahawks to strike Fordo, Natanz, and Isfahan. The IDF used F-35s fitted with conformal fuel tanks to enhance range, executed deep strikes with precision munitions, and deployed drones to neutralize air defenses. Multiple underground enrichments were hit without causing nuclear accidents. Operation Midnight Hammer was the largest B-2 operational strike in US history, delivering 14 bunker buster bombs, hundreds of Tomahawks, and disabling nuclear infrastructure across 3 target sites. Intelligence sharing and Mossad support reportedly helped prep targets and disrupt Iranian air defenses. Human rights groups report at least 657 to 693 killed, including military personnel, nuclear scientists, engineers, journalists, and civilians. Over 2,000 injured. Iran's retaliatory strikes resulted in approximately 24 to 240 Israeli casualties and injuries, including hospital personnel and civilians. Damaged Iranian infrastructure includes Natanz and Fordo underground nuclear sites, Arak heavy water reactor, Kondab site, Mehrabad airport fighter wing, missile depots, refueling tankers, and Evin prison complex. Russia condemned the strikes and hinted at supplying weapons to Iran. European powers urged de-escalation. Emergency talks planned in Geneva. President Trump issued a 2-week window for diplomacy, balancing regime change ambitions against the risk of chaos like Libya. Iran's foreign minister expressed willingness to negotiate, but only if the strikes stopped first. Bombing delays uranium enrichment. Iran is expected to restrict nuclear inspectors and deepen program activities. Cyber attacks, sabotage, and proxy conflicts will likely increase. Instability spreads across Syria, Iraq, and the Persian Gulf. Energy routes remain at risk. A narrow diplomatic window remains. Failure could lead to escalation or collapse of Iran's regime. In just one intense week, Iran's core infrastructure and regime symbols were left in ruins by Israel, now joined by the US. The result: hundreds killed, millions affected, and a political showdown that still hangs in the balance. Will diplomacy hold, or are we entering a new chapter of open conflict in the Middle East? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like, subscribe, and stay informed.